I don't cover SJWs on this channel very often for two reasons. One, it's incredibly oversaturated at this point. Seriously, there's only so much you can say about an SJW before it starts to feel repetitive and samey. And two, there are so many other channels that do a far better job covering SJWs than I could ever hope to achieve. But in this case, I'm making an exception. Recently, Collider did the top 50 superhero movies of all time, which is a great list, and I highly suggest you check it out if you haven't done so already. My issue isn't with the list itself, but with one of the panelists on that said list, Ashley Robinson, and her opinions on the movie Ant-Man. And let me tell you, it is an absolute goldmine of SJW cringe.
My problem with Ant-Man is that we spend the entire movie showing what an underqualified idiot Scott is at every turn, and we present you with a female character in Hope who is more capable, more intelligent, and there's no reason why she's not allowed to put the suit on and be the hero, except, no, sweetie, we have a white guy who needs to lead this movie.
No, sweetie, we have a white guy who needs to lead this movie.
No, sweetie, we have a white guy who needs to lead this movie.
Either you watched the movie and missed the point of it completely, or you didn't watch it and are full of shit. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to assume that you did watch the whole movie the entire way through. You say that there was no reason why Hope was not allowed to put on the suit. This is absolutely false. They very clearly explain in the movie why Hope is not allowed to put on the suit. The reason why she's not allowed to put on the suit is because Hank does not want to lose her the same way he did his wife, Janet, because she went subatomic trying to disable a missile. And he wants to protect Hope from that same fate because Hope is the only family he has left at this point. That's why he recruits Scott, because if he dies, he's expendable. He's a career criminal. He's a thief. It doesn't matter. But Hope isn't expendable. And Hope feels like they don't need Scott. Hope feels that she's more than capable of doing the job, but Hank won't let her. It's this big source of conflict between the two, and that's what makes the movie so interesting. If you take that out, you pretty much remove all the tension and conflict the story has. It's almost as if you want this movie to be completely one-note, boring, and predictable. And you're also forgetting that by the end of the movie, Hank finally realizes that Hope is more than capable of doing the job, so he finally relents and decides to bite the bullet. He reveals the suit that he and Janet were working on for Hope. Hope becomes the Wasp, cue Ant-Man and the Wasp, and there you go. So, I really don't know what you're getting at here. And what makes these comments even more dumb is the fact that women have taken a more prominent role in Marvel's recent films. The Wasp is taking a more prominent role in the Ant-Man sequel, so much so that it's called Ant-Man and the Wasp. Listen, if they had sold this movie as Ant-Man and the Wasp and then they did the bait and switch where Hope doesn't even put on the suit, I could understand this reaction a lot more, but they never sold it as Ant-Man and the Wasp. They sold it as a strictly Ant-Man movie, so I don't know what the hell you were even expecting. What pisses me off is not her opinion, because at the end of the day, it's her opinion and she's entitled to it. What pisses me off is the misinformation she spouts, because people that aren't in the know might stumble upon this video and think, oh, Marvel is discriminating against women, they're sexist, when that's not the case at all. It's not the case, because they never sold it as an Ant-Man and the Wasp movie, they sold it as an Ant-Man movie. It's not a race thing, it's not a gender thing, it's a story thing. And also, what the hell is with that white man comment? That is completely unneeded. That has nothing to do with anything. If you had just said, oh, no, sweetie, we need a man to lead this movie, that would be fine. Yeah, it would still be annoying and patronizing, but the fact that you added white man into it, like, what is the point of that comment? What is the point of saying, oh, we need a white man to lead this movie? Do all SJWs have a hard-on for demonizing white men or something like that? Because that is a common tactic that they love to do, and it annoys the ever-loving shit out of me. Like, god damn it. Look, I am all for diversity and inclusion as a minority myself, and I think it's great that females are taking a more prominent role in superhero movies. But at the same time, I don't want them to just be shoehorned in just to fill out some diversity quota. Because not only is that the furthest thing from progressive, it's also patronizing and insulting, because then you're doing it not because of their merits or talent, you're just doing it because, oh, we need to fill out a diversity quota, otherwise we're going to get yelled at. God damn it. I can't even believe this shit. This is... I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. This is one of the cringiest things I've seen in a long time, and I'm honestly surprised that they didn't edit this out, because it just makes them look terrible. Now, I understand that Ashley's views are not representative of Colliders as a whole, but still, this is just really unneeded, and it just feels like complaining for the sake of complaining. Because, oh, there isn't a woman in this front and center. Oh, it's a white male. Oh, gotta demonize that because white males are the cause of everything that's wrong in the world. Look, overall, I get what Ashley was trying to get out here, but it is just so cringy, so ridiculous, and so without merit that it's downright laughable. It is downright laughable, and it's so deceptive and misleading that I am honestly surprised why it wasn't edited out, and I'm honestly surprised why she even thought saying something like that would be a good idea. No, Marvel is not discriminating against women. It's not sexist. It's not a race thing. It's just how the movie was designed. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. This is ThatKidDouglas, aka The Unhero, signing out. Deuces. Stay frosty and keep it weird. Cueing outro sequence now.